What's up guys, AC Samurai here back with another video. Today for you guys, I got a pretty crazy story time. Today's story time is going to be a very short one. I feel like there's not going to be much to talk about, so it's going to be really short, so just keep in mind. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 5 minute, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, I'm not sure. But anyways, the story time is not a story time of my own. Instead, this is what happened to my father when he was younger. I think he was like 10 or 12. I think he was 10. I'm not exactly sure. So he's not sure either because this happened a while ago. So, anyways, my father woke up. It was just a normal day. His parents said that he had to go visit his cousins. And his cousins lived like 30 minutes away. So he was kind of upset, but also happy because he got to see his cousins. But there was this one cousin that he never really liked because he was a total asshole. I met that cousin. He's a total asshole. Anyways, he went to go meet him, right? And we'll call this cousin asswipe, right? And we'll call my dad Azim. I know that's a pretty weird. We'll call my father Azim. We'll call the mean cousin asswipe. Okay, so basically what happened was Asswipe was just bullying my dad the entire time, and he was bullying a couple of his other cousins because Asswipe was the oldest cousin there, and so he could get away with bullying everybody else. My dad got a pretty smart idea. He dug like a little hole and like covered it with leaves, and so Asswipe would like fall. Um, so he challenged Asswipe to a game of what you call it? Soccer, sorry. And so he like covered it up with leaves. It wasn't a very deep hole. It was deep enough to where your leg, like from your foot to your ankles, it's that deep. He had to dig it up with his hand, so it wasn't very deep. Anyways, so they were playing soccer. He made sure to stay clear of those leaves. Um, my uncle named Asswipe, yeah, he wasn't so smart. He did not stay clear of the leaves. He fell in like two scores in, and he fell and hit his face really hard. My father and all the other cousins bursted out laughing. Now my father was the second oldest one, and so he was like, the person who actually did it. So Asswipe asked, "Who the fuck did this? Who the fuck did this?" And then my father's like, "Oh, guess who? It was me, motherfucker." And then the asswipe got up and was about to punch my dad when asswipe's dad came up to him and was like, "Oh yeah, we're leaving just now." So asswipe was like, "Oh shit, man." And then my father runs towards his parents. And so Asswipe's like, "Oh shit, how the hell am I gonna get back at him?" Right? And there was like this little ditch thing where you could like throw all the waste. It's kind of like an olden days type of thing. Where you dig up a hole and then you burn all the things that you don't want. Everything was like burning trees or shit. Like, when you cut them down, you would just dig up a hole and then just stuff it all in there and then like seal the hole back up. Yeah, that's basically what they did. Except it wasn't fully filled. It was filled most of the way, but it wasn't fully filled. Right? So Asswipe pushed my dad inside that hole. My dad fell like fully down there and he fell onto his knees. His knees were bleeding, 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 and I think he broke his ankle, and he broke like his thigh bone, and so he broke a couple of bones, and so he didn't tell his parents, my father, because he thought that he would get in trouble for messing his pants, because like he messed it with blood. Blood was everywhere, by the way. My father was limping. Then my father's father just asked him, "Hey, why are you limping?" Because like he tried to cover it up with like wearing different pants. Because like he had extra pants in the car, so he just switched out his pants. after he wiped up all the blood. He like managed to like seal it for a little while, but then like 20 minutes after he actually fell down, Asswipe went home, and like 30 minutes afterwards, my grandfather like asked him what happened. My father didn't like lying, and so he just told my grandfather what happened. Now, my father was completely shocked when my grandfather was like, "Oh, okay, well, we need to get you to the hospital because that's seriously bad." And then they went to the hospital. Asswipe got severely punished. Um, I don't think he got punished like a lot for what he did, but that is pretty bad punishment. Like, he got grounded from summer. He had to stay home alone, like doing nothing. Everything that he had, like all his figures, everything was taken away. Um, yeah, the uncle never changed. He was still an asswipe. Um, Luckily, I barely see him. Yeah, my father's fine. He doesn't have any permanent damage. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn post notifications to all so you guys never miss another video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.